I did a thing. I bleached my bangs and it turned out really, yeah, gingery. I kind of like it. It has something extra and I was like, if it doesn't work out for me, I can always cover it. I did a reel about it and I show everything in that little reel. I totally forgot to do lenses, so I hope everything is in focus. If not, I'm gonna be mad at my camera. Enough with the rant. My name is Chess. You can know me. You know me as CrueltyFreeMakeupHeaven, or maybe you don't know me. You either know me or don't know me as CrueltyFreeMakeupHeaven on YouTube and Instagram. I try to make one video a week and it's always with cruelty-free products. Sometimes they're totally vegan, sometimes they're not totally vegan. It kind of depends. But yeah, welcome to my channel. So today I got in the mail, I got at first sight in the mail, the collaboration between Raw Beauty Christie and Color Mom, aka Colourpop Cosmetics. I ordered this 12th of November, I think. Yeah, so it took like a long time to get here. And then I also had some whole ordeal with customs that didn't believe that this was below like the limit we have here before you have to pay extra custom fees. That's the way you say it, I think. Yeah, I had to like provide evidence and stuff. So yeah, it got here finally today and I'm so happy, and I've been waiting on this for like over a month, so I'm so excited to be playing with this. First I'm gonna quickly say what's on my face. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting, but first of all, I got this foundation by Ofra Cosmetics in 0.5, and then I also added a little bit of concealer here, and then a little bit on my chin and on the middle of my nose, and this is the One Drop Coverage Weightless Concealer by Catrice Cosmetics. I also used these 3 sticks. I first used this Anastasia Beverly Hills contour stick, which you haven't seen on my channel yet because this was a birthday present from my brother. Don't worry, my birthday hasn't passed yet. It's this next Saturday. But yeah, he gave me 2 of these contour sticks and I really like them. This is in Shadow. And it does seem really light, but I feel like it is a great shade to contour with. Next, I used my favorite, yeah, this is actually a foundation stick, but I use it as a bronzer stick. I got it in a giveaway, and this is in the number 7, Fudge. And then when it came to blush, I used this Velvet Touch Creamy Stick Blush by Kiko Milano. It's not too pinkish, it's like a little bit more to the muted side, and I just feel like that looks very flattering on my skin tone. So I don't see any name on here, but number 8. And then today, because I'm playing with a Colourpop palette, I decided to use the Colourpop settings powder, or the little bit that is left of it. This is in the shade Translucent, and I really like this. I have been liking this for a long time, but I tend to use it sparingly. And for the brows, I used my Peaches and Pearls brow pomade in Millicent, which is a medium brown, but I feel like it's quite dark brown. And I also used a new item that I got from P. Louise. Yeah, this is really exciting. This was in the holidays set. I haven't talked about it yet on my channel, but I have used one of the colored bases, the pink one, the pretty in pink one, in my last video. So definitely check that out if you want to see how that works. But I'm definitely going to be doing more looks with them, of course, so you'll be seeing them on my channel. But yeah, this was also in the holidays set, and it's actually a brow set. So they were both in mochaccino and they came in like a very beautiful, you know what, let me show you. You can actually use this to drink coffee out of it, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I kind of want to keep it just for, I don't know, because it's so cute, you know. So it was in mochaccino. That is the shade of these 2, and I really like them. Yeah, then I put a little bit of brow powder from my Essence Brow Stylist set, and of course clean it up with the Catrice Cosmetics Camouflage Cream Concealer. And I already put a little bit of What the Fake mascara on, but yeah, this one is not waterproof, so if you like waterproof mascara more, then yeah, use waterproof mascara. Okay, so yeah, let's move on a little bit with the face, because I'm not gonna, like, I like cream products like this and to leave it like this on a daily basis, but I don't like that when I'm going to film like a really makeup look, you know. I also got from my mom, these are 3 face products from Kiko Milano that she didn't use anymore because of various reasons, and then she just passes it on to me, so yay. Well, I always always say like, oh mom, I'm so sorry it didn't work for you, but of course I'm happy to be getting these. So we have the Lost in Amalfi baked blush, and I actually really like the packaging of Kiko products. This is so beautiful. There's even a little mirror in there. And they always smell so good. It smells a little bit like summer. It isn't coconut, but I don't know, like a summery smell. I really like it. And this is in the shade First Sunrise. And I think this will work great for me because I don't like an overpowering blush. And I already got some of that stick on my face. And I'm going to press it in and getting a little bit at a time. If I swatch it, by the way, it seems like a little bit satiny. Oh yeah, you see, it gives a little bit of a glow. I'm also going to add a little bit here, just with the leftover in the blush. I really like this, and I really like these kind of really, it's a very light corally browny nude shade with a satin finish, so I really like that. Then there's another blush, a 3D blush, Unexpected Paradise 3D blush in 01 Shadow of the Earth. Ooh, and this is like a golden exterior with leaves on it. Ah, this smells like coconut. This is really beautiful. And there's like a leaf imprint in there. Well, this is a little bit of a darker shade. I'm not gonna use too much of it, just a little bit on this very small contour brush. And I'm just gonna place it. Oh yeah, by the way, I have to show you the swatch. It's actually lighter than I thought, but not as satiny as the other one. Whoa. I feel like I see way more pigmentation in the camera than when I'm looking at myself here. Let me just actually clip this back a little bit for the highlight because I don't want to put highlight too much in my hair. Because we have this Unexpected Paradise highlighter. So it's beautiful packaging once again. So beautiful. And there's also a beautiful leaf print in there. Oh, smells so good again. And it's very golden. I just go very softly in circular motions. I almost don't press it. Also going to place a little bit here. Ooh, I really like this. It is not glittery at all. Very natural and not too much at all. So this was the Unexpected Paradise highlighter in a Golden River. Thanks, Mom. By the way, I just reapplied this Crazy Rumors hibiscus flavored lip color. It's a little bit shiny. It has like a tint to it. And it's really such a gorgeous smell. Can the smell be gorgeous? Yeah, it can. I have two of these and I have two of the Amaretto lip balms. They were a gift from my mom. There's our current theme here. A lot of things are gifts or from giveaways or whatever. But yeah, not these two. Not these two. I bought these myself. So yeah, I'm really excited to see if this is gonna work well. But first, I'm going to prime my eyes with this P. Louise base in number 02. So I'll be right back. Okay, so now my eyelids are way whiter than they're supposed to be. Exactly what I want in a base. I'm going to play with the beautiful At First Sight palette. I already took out the little plastic thingy. And yeah, isn't she gorgeous? I am really excited to be playing with this. And I've had another palette from He Who Shall Not Be Named that I don't want to show on my channel anymore. So I'm so happy to be having this. Can't wait to play with this. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. It's really beautiful and I'm especially interested in this shade here. I think I'm gonna use some of the warmer shades and then work towards the more like the bottom row. I don't think I'm going to be using any reds today though, but let's just see how this evolves. And I think I'm going to use this one on the middle of the eye or either maybe in the inner corner. Let's see. So I'm taking this 139 Skita brush, which is a great brush to use in the crease. Let me use some of this puffball shade. And I'm gonna just mostly place it on the tip and a little bit on the sides, as you can tell. This is like a grungy brown. Definitely in real life you can tell because my camera is correcting a little bit. In real life it is a little bit less warm toned. So I'm not taking anything extra and I'm just blending this out. So this is pigmented. She's pigmented. So this is a nice brown, a little bit to the olivey side. There's like a hint of olive in there and I think that will work beautifully on so many people. I do have a little bit of fallout. So I'm actually going to place down some of the setting powder. I usually always do this. I don't know why I forgot it today. I'm so sorry. I'm also going to take it underneath the eye. So there is no eyeshadow primer there. And remember, if you wanted to go less intense under the eye, you can always use a smaller brush. I like to do this because my eyes are small and visually it makes them a little bit more impressive. I really like the puffball shade. I kind of want to blend it out with the shade next to it. And here you can tell it has some fallout. Now I'm going into Chanterelle, which is a sort of mushroom, I think. I'm gonna use my stained Sigma brush, and this is my E36. Oh, by the way, I haven't talked yet about how happy I was for Raw Beauty Christie. I'm like super happy for Raw Beauty Christie because she was talking about doing a collab with Colourmom or Colourpop for a long time, and she had that pure collaboration, but I don't know why that just... the color story didn't interest me that much. Like the more neutral side did interest me. Something inside me told me to wait. And I'm so glad that I did, because when I saw the pictures of this and like her shoot with for the palette as well, which looked like a beautiful pregnancy shoot, I was astonished. And I was like, oh my god, this color story. At first I was like, because I got an email from Colourpop saying that it would drop, and I was like, oh my god, another Colourpop release. And then I saw Christie's face and I was like, say what? So yeah. At the point when I saw that, I was actually already a bit late. I sometimes don't check my emails like enough. So I was pretty late to the game, and then I saw her video, I was crying and I was like, oh my god, this color story is everything. Before I knew it, I had bought it, and I also wanted the eyeliners and stuff, but they were already sold out. I'm gonna use this kind of dense packing brush now, and this one is by Anastasia and it's from the Ocean series, and it's in 215. I'm doubting between these two because I want to work to the blue maybe. Yeah, let me put down Emerald City first and then see if I need fiddleheads to get a transition going. So I'm dipping into this beautiful Emerald City shade and I'm gonna press it. I do feel like I will need something to make a transition. That's a beautiful shade. I'm gonna get some fiddleheads on there as well, but on the tip of the brush mostly. Tap it off and then stamp it on the transition. And I'm doing this on the same brush, so there's like still a little left over from the previous shade, hopefully. I'm gonna get fiddlehead on this one as well. Now some more of that puffball shade, and I'm working that over the edge. The color Emerald City lifts off a little bit when you go over it, but this is very normal, and certainly if there was already a shade underneath that. Let's get PNW, which is a gorgeous blue. I already pressed that a little bit on here, and oh my god. I love this. I love this. It's kind of like a petrol blue. I do have the feeling that there's a lot of fallout with that shade, more with PNW than with Emerald City, but very normal of course with such dark shades. But it's just so you know that you really need to put down setting powder. Taking my Sigma E25 again and a little bit of that fiddlehead. And then again pressing this here, and I'm not going higher than the darkness anymore. I'm not doing it on the transition, but just like literally where the dark colors end. Let's take Puffball again. I really like how these shades work together. I am messing it up a little bit on this side, I feel. Okay, I'm also gonna put that blue underneath just to make my eyes look bigger. Oof, I like this a lot. I do feel like I also want to do some red, but like on the lower lash line. Let's first try to get rid of some of the fallout. It's really pigmented shadow, so it's not that easy. Actually, I want to play a little bit more with the Chanterelle. And I'm going to place this yellowness a little bit more here and move it up towards my brow, but I'm not going down too much because I want to reinforce that shade. And then with the leftover going over the edge of Puffball. Getting some Puffball here, then blending out again. I do feel that this palette could use like a very light matte shade to blend out instead of the yellow. Then again, most people are not going to use this palette on its own. I'm just doing this because it is like kind of like a first impressions of it. Let me put some of a red shade underneath my eyes on this Anastasia 145 brush, and let's use this color, and this is called Rainier. I'm doubting if that was like the best decision I made, but I'm just gonna go with it. I want to have a little bit more darkness, so I'm going into Homegrown now, which seems like a very beautiful reddish dark brown. I'm dragging that all across the lash line. I think it looks nice. I also want to play with Evergreen. Love that shine. I'm wondering if I want to use it on its own or as a topper. So this is PNW, and let's place some of that above it. I think I want to use it on its own, so I will have to clean this up a little bit. So we need some more of this P. Louise base. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to take it with my finger, and when you place this on the blue, it becomes like the reflects really show more. But I do feel like I want to go over it with this brush, like just the finger is a little bit too messy. It's really beautiful, but it's lifting a little bit there. Okay, let's place down some more of the eyeshadow base and put it over there again, just where it's lifting off, because I didn't make it easy on the eyeshadow. Now, I'm not taking anything on this brush, but there's still some residue on it. Blending this out again, and then putting some more on top. So taking this brush again where I had the fiddlehead shade. I do feel like this fixed the problem. Okay, so I think now I can place Evergreen with my finger and it won't lift. Yes, we fixed it. So definitely for working light to dark, don't place down your lighter colors too much on the eyelid or where you want to place a lot of other darker colors on, because it's gonna lift off. And the thing is, when it lifts off, when you use your finger, for example, for a shimmer shade, it will mean that it was also less long wearing, so we don't want that. I'm just getting some Puffball and Chanterelle on this brush again, and I'm blending out these edges again. And then I'm taking Homegrown again. Oof, that's beautiful. It's very, like, a little bit vampire-y. But I wanted to get some red in there because, after all, it's the season. I think the shimmer is really beautiful. I just had some issue with the dark shades on top of the light shades. Actually gonna add some more of this just to, like, I don't know, make it more festive, I guess. Taking a little bit more fiddlehead. I just want this blend to be really nice. That is a thing though about these kind of murky shadows, and definitely if you're combining warm shades and darker non-warm shades, well, actually they're kind of warm because in Pine Green and stuff there's still some yellow in there, and in Patrol Blue there's like the tiniest bit of yellow, but still. You know what, let's test the ultimate shit out of this palette and also add a little bit of this beautiful Reddit Lane shade, which is actually a black with some warm shimmers in there. Is it coming off? I think it's gonna be a bit too much maybe. I could see some of the shimmers of it, but other than that, and it has some nice fallout, so let's fix that, and then I'll put on my lashes and zoom you out and do the lip. So I applied these pizza lashes by Glamlight, and I think they're really nice and wispy. They flare out at the end and they're like just choppy wispy style. Really like these, and this is in Sicilian. And then in the waterline I applied this Essence liner. This is from the Electric Vibes liner, and it's in Neon Love, but it's not neon as you can tell. I think that adds like a little bit more lightness to the look without taking away from the more murky, like darker tones. And I applied a little bit more of my favorite mascara, the Glam & Doll false lashes mascara, and this is a waterproof version, so it has this kind of wand. Really like it, and I placed it here down below and a little bit on my own lashes, of course, above as well. So yeah, I'm gonna switch up the lip because I got these by Doll Beauty already a while ago, but I haven't filmed with it yet. So we have a Sheet Fine liner. It's in the shade Boy Bye. It's in this really nice nude color. Ooh, this is perfect. It kind of fits my hair too, so I like that. This could be so pretty on its own as well. I'm gonna clean up the sides a little bit. I'm gonna use a little bit of concealer on this e.l.f. concealer brush. I mostly also clean this up because I tend to go over the lines here too, and I don't want that. Let's move on with the lipstick. This is the Make Them Stare Doll Lips lipstick, and it's in the shade Come to Mama. When I was looking at all those nudes online, I had a hard time choosing a nude for me because a lot of people were into, I don't know what the shade was anymore, but like a lighter one. I think FOMO, that is short for the fear of missing out. But yeah, I don't fear that I missed out because it looked even lighter, and this one is already the perfect nude for me, it seems. I think if I would go lighter or more pinkier, that wouldn't, I don't know, it wouldn't look good on me. Let's just say that. I really was missing a nude lippy in my collection. This is really the perfect nude to me. I already put it on before because I couldn't wait. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, let me show you. Like, I don't need any lighter shade. I feel like this is a really nice nude. I also have a gloss, and she glosses like it's hot. Kind of funny names. Yeah, I really like the packaging and everything, but I haven't tried this gloss out yet, so that is a first. And this one is in Sponsored, even though I'm not sponsored, but yeah. So this is a nude, but it's, yeah, of course they're all nudes. Doll Beauty makes great nudes, I've seen. I saw a lot of glosses that were like more pinky toned, and I didn't want pinky toned. It's kind of hard to see on the website, so I looked up a lot of pictures, and it seemed to me like this one is really nice. The glosses are pretty opaque though. For me, this kind of gloss is something that I would put in the middle of the lip most of the time. It's nice if you can then lighten up what's underneath it. It comes with an applicator like this, and it's soft and bouncy, which I really like. It's just a little bit of an effort. You have to put it down somewhere, and it's a tube, so you have to balance it on something. Okay, it has a lot of color payoff. Yeah, I feel like it's nice to do these dramatic kind of nude lips. Of course, every nude lip is different, so I like a more warm tone. Someone else might like a more cool toned or pinky toned, because sometimes I see pink lippies and people be like, oh, this is a perfect nude, and I'm like in my eyes that it's not a nude, even though our lips are kind of pinky. I like to cover them up entirely. I do feel like it's heavy. It looks heavy. It doesn't feel that heavy. I don't know, for like daily life, I would recommend the liner and the lipstick more than the gloss. Let me just take off a little bit and see if that is like a little bit more wearable. Yeah, if you really like glossy lips and you want a little bit less of the color, you can always tone it down like that, but you'll lose the gloss, like the really glossy look of it when you do that. Let me zoom you out. So yeah, guys, this is the finished look. Let me know if you like it. I really do. I like these kind of looks, and I feel like with this lightness here, it makes it look less heavy on me, because otherwise I have just like very dark hair. Yeah, I feel like this brings a little bit of element of light. Let's talk about the products that I use today. First off, we have these Kiko Milano blushes and highlights. And yeah, these smell delicious. Definitely these two from Unexpected Paradise. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be using this like on the daily, I think. While these ones is more for a more special look. If you want to look nice and blush bronzed and with a golden highlight, I can really recommend these. And then moving on to the star of the show, this beautiful at first sight palette by Raw Beauty Christie and Colourpop. Yeah, it's really so beautiful. I loved all the shades that I used actually. 8 shadows of this palette, or try to at least to form like an opinion on it. I especially love this shade because it's on its own, it's like a little bit more muted, and on top of something that is blue, it brings out the shimmer even more, like the green bluish shift it has. Really beautiful. Yeah, just one thing is that it doesn't have like a light cream shade or anything. This one is way darker on the skin than you would think. It's, well, not way, but it's darker on the skin than you would think. Definitely if you're my skin tone, I feel like it can work and it blends out really nicely. But to make it even more wearable, a light cream shade together with this palette is perfect. I wish this black was just without any shimmer in it. I just don't know how it will look if you just use a black on its own, because most of the time the glitters are the first to go when you use it in eye look, but I definitely have to use it in a better way to really form an opinion on this black. This is a beautiful palette. I'm very happy that I got this, because I am in love with this kind of color story, and I mean, like, the packaging is super cute as well. It just really reflects the color story well. It is a perfect fall and winter palette, but also just all year through. You can really make these shades work if you want a little bit more of a sultry vibe. This is a winner for me. Of course, obviously. And again, I am so happy for Christy. Like, 2020 kind of was her year, not gonna lie, and I love that for her. That literally gave me so much joy in 2020, just as so many other people that I've read in the comments, like, they were all just really rooting for her and living like vicariously through her, and I'm really happy with the palette as well. Okay, sorry, my camera shut off. But the last things that I tried were these 3 lip products by Doll Beauty. And the first one I tried was this Boy Bye, I think. Yeah, Boy Bye lip pencil. And it's really a beautiful nude to the warm side. So I love this. The texture was nice. It was not too creamy, not too hard to work with. Yeah, you could tell how easy it was to work with. So this lipstick, I really love this nude. It went on really nice. It's like creamy. It's not too matte, but it's also not too shiny, so really easy to work with, and a good pigmentation as well. If you just tap it on your lip, you get like lightness in itself. So yeah, really recommend it. And then the sponsored lip gloss, I feel like it is quite pigmented, and it can really turn south, like, is that an expression? Yeah, whatever. It can really turn south very quickly if you use too much of it, so yeah, use it sparingly. But yeah, all in all, really happy with all these products. Hey, you see how the cat... Yeah, I'm in the cat room and they're like, Mom, feed us. Stop videotaping yourself, you narcissistic... I gave them both some snacks to snack on really quickly while I do the outro of this video, and then I can take some pictures. Hopefully this video will be up really soon this week. I'm gonna try Thursday, but I think it's gonna be Friday, and I hope another one on Sunday or Monday at the latest. And that one is going to be for my birthday, because my birthday is on Saturday. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a great weekend, because when this is going online, it's gonna be before the weekend. So I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you all on the flip side.